another video for you guys. I'm sorry for that. Like I said, things have been a little chaotic this week, and I've had some issues. There's still no excuse. I should be getting videos out for you guys. Like I said, more videos are going to come. I just don't know 100% when. These videos on Thursdays and Fridays will continue to happen though, so don't worry about that. Like I said, these videos will continue to come out. I'm just in a transition phase. I have some things going on, new job, everything is kind of mixing around right now. But I wanted to at least do this one for you guys. Another college football week and ready to go here. West Virginia, Houston today, along with SMU and East Carolina. By the way, I'm filming this on Thursday. This video will be coming out tomorrow, though, so the score of those will already have been out. I have West Virginia beating Houston there to improve to 5-1, and I have SMU beating East Carolina to improve to 4-2 this year. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into then Friday's action. Friday action, Tulane will beat Memphis. I believe it will. Michael Pratt will absolutely put up some numbers and go 5-1. And Memphis will fall to 4-2. I have Fresno State beating Utah State. I know high scoring game. It's in Utah. It'll be tough. Mikey Keene had a rough week last week, but I do think Fresno State gets back to winning ways. Colorado, I do think beats Stanford by at least 14 points. Shedeur Sanders will absolutely tear it up and give the team another win to improve to 5-2, which will make that UCLA game big time. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Georgia will crush Vandy. Michigan's going to crush Indiana. Ohio State will crush Purdue. The Noles will crush Syracuse, who's lost back-to-back games against good ACC opponents and have been crushed in those games, so I don't expect anything different. I expect Alabama to crush Arkansas, which is not very good this season. Let's go down to maybe a game that could be competitive. I have Utah beating California because I know I know Cam Rising will be back, so that will be a W there. Penn State will crush UMass. 41.5. I might have done 50 just because. Oregon, Washington is the game of the week. Everybody is ready for that game. I have Oregon winning the game by 4 points. I have them winning it by 4. I have 34-38. Oregon with the win. I'm pretty shocked if Oregon does not shocked because Washington can definitely pull it off and definitely win. I just have Oregon doing it because Oregon is more complete. They have a good defense, a really good offensive line, and they have a good quarterback in Bo Nix, and I think it'll be enough to get it done. And they have a number one wide receiver in Troy Franklin. Right now, Washington has 2 great wide receivers and then one that's a really solid third option. They have number 1, Romeo Dunze, who's going to be a first-round pick. They have obviously Michael Penix, the quarterback. You also have McMillan as your second option there at Washington. So it's going to be high scoring for sure. Like I said, 38-34. It could be 38-35 as well. Either of those scores work. But it will be in the high 30s to low 40s for sure for that game. Texas A&M, Tennessee, a phenomenal game. I don't know if I trust Joe Milton yet. What I saw against Florida is what gives me very big concern with Texas A&M because Texas A&M could do that to Tennessee, and I actually have the upset here. I have Texas A&M on the road beating Tennessee in Knoxville to get another win here to improve to 5-2 and put Tennessee at 4-2. Kansas, Oklahoma State. I have Kansas. I know the Lions is 3. I have Kansas by much more than that. Jadon Daniels should be back, and I think it should be pretty much a blowout at that point. I got Maryland beating Illinois, pretty bad. I have Florida losing to South Carolina. I know that sounds like an upset, even though it necessarily shouldn't be, but I do have South Carolina upsetting Florida in what I would think would be a great game in Williams-Brice Stadium. Shane Beamer needs a win. If not, this season could spiral and it could look bad. He may get the pink slip. Hopefully he doesn't, but we will see. TCU, Chandler Morris is out with an injury. I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. They're 3-3. They're not very good. I got BYU winning this game. They're the best out of the newcomers, clearly, and Keaton Slovis has been doing a great job, and they're going to get a W there. South Florida will beat Florida Atlantic in the battle of coast, I guess you could say. One coast, the other one on the other side of the coast. So I got South Florida winning that game with their offense and Bynum being such a prolific thrower and rushing the football. I just think with Casey Johnson coming out for the season, South Florida gets the W there. Iowa, Wisconsin, tough matchup. I'm not surprised by people. Teddy Morgan has been playing garbage bad. All they can do is run the football. And I know the line's 9.5. I got Iowa winning this game. Not very good, Lee. I don't think that's going to be a high scoring game by any means, but I have them winning it 17-14. I have Iowa beating Wisconsin. Very low scoring and a game you probably are not going to want to watch after the first quarter. I have Louisville destroying Pittsburgh, not even making it close of a game. I have Arizona, Washington. I'm going to surprise some people. I might go Arizona. I'm going to go Washington State, but I could definitely see Arizona given the upset as they have scared two straight opponents. So I definitely think Arizona could upset Washington State there. Auburn, LSU. I think LSU is going to win this game handedly. The thing that LSU does terribly, Auburn can't exploit it whatsoever. So I have no problems with Jaden Daniels going in there and beating the stuffing out of Auburn. Kansas State has looked super shaky. Will Howard has not looked good. And it's tough to play in Lubbock. I got Texas Tech beating Kansas State. I have Marshall beating Georgia State in that one. Let's keep going here. Wyoming Air Force, the battle of who should have been ranked in the top 25. Should have been a top 25 ranked matchup, but it's not. I know people are going to say Air Force because of the way they've played so far. The Academy in Colorado. But Wyoming is just a tough team. And anytime somebody versus them, it's going to be a long day. I got Wyoming winning this one, pulling off the upset. As you can see, the line is 10.5 juiced for Air Force on the over. I have another top 25 matchup. That's the second best game of the day. I got USC beating Notre Dame. I know Notre Dame has the line to win. I don't think so. I think USC goes in there, handles business. Caleb Williams gets his Heisman moment. Miami, North Carolina, very tough game. Another great matchup for the weekend. I'm so tempted to pick Miami as a wounded animal, but I'm gonna go North Carolina, and I say they beat Miami. Tough game, but I think Drake May gets it done. Missouri, Kentucky. Funny enough, I got Missouri beating Kentucky to get back into the polls next week. I got Missouri and Brady Cook and Luther Burden absolutely dominating this game through the air, but I do think it will be close. UCLA, Oregon State. That is such a tough game because Dante Moore does not look good. DJ Ungale looks good. And the running game looks good, but also UCLA's running game looks good. But the defense of UCLA is phenomenal, along with Oregon State. This is going to be super hard to pick. It's in Corvallis, so I'm going to roll with Oregon State, but I can 100% see UCLA winning this game and putting themselves definitely on the map for that game against Colorado. Duke, NC State, I don't think it's close. Brandon Armstrong's been god awful. They've already moved on to another quarterback there. Even though Riley Leonard's not playing, I still got Duke winning this game. Colorado State, Boise State, not gonna pick that one. Not a good game to me. Neither is San Diego. All right. So that's it for this week, guys. Make sure to stay tuned. I will be doing a boxing video for you guys this week. I know I didn't do one last week. Was because there was no boxing matches that I realized. But this